Hey, what's up guys and welcome to Anime King. And today I'm gonna be giving you part 35 of What If Naruto Went Missing for 4 years. Remember to get this one to 100 like as usual, share this to all of your friends on your social media platform, and also go ahead and check out Anime King 2, my second channel. And if this is the first time you're hearing of it, I'll be leaving a link at the top of the description for you guys to enjoy. And if you do enjoy the lovely what ifs over there, go ahead and click that red subscribe button and be a part of the channel. So I post a new episode of Uchiha Naruto, the Sage. And I also post a new episode of Naruto, the God of Shinobi over there. So go and enjoy those. And if you're new to Anime King, remember to click that red subscribe button and join the Anime King family and be a part of the channel. And also stay in tune because after this I'm gonna be posting what if Naruto was Sasuke. So stay in tune for that and remember to comment down below and tell me if you're new. I'll be replying and talking back to all of you. So without further ado, let's get straight into this. So the last time we left off, we had a Kage's meeting and Naruto, also called the Kyuubi, where all of the demon lords appeared and they talk about the upcoming war. Sasuke appeared as he interrupted them, as he was here for the scrolls that belong to Konoha, and because he's a part of the demon war, none of them can touch him or do anything to him. So, Naruto just told him to leave, and that he will see him on the battlefield, as Sasuke just looked at him, and he then disappeared with Karin, as the both of them left. So, all of the Kages agree to be a part of the war, except for Oniki, who was scared. Mostly scared because he didn't want to join the war, because Sasuke told them if they join the war that they would die. So he didn't want to join it, so he alone left. But the Mizukage, the Kazekage, the Raikage, and also the Hokage joined the alliance so they can prepare for the upcoming war. So last where we left off, all the younger generations went to a restaurant so they can celebrate. So yeah guys, if you haven't yet checked it out, switch across the playlist and check it out for yourself. So let's start this new episode. Kiba didn't know what to say as they walked through the leaf. Kiba just couldn't bring himself to talk to Hinata, as he had dreamed about her almost every night, some very mature things, but now that she was right beside him, he just didn't know what to say. They walked through the streets until they reached a surprisingly nice restaurant. Naruto and the others walked in and instantly, the owner ran up to them. To Kiba's amazement, instead of the owner telling Naruto to leave like most restaurants did, the owner shook Naruto's hand. "Mr. Namikaze, what can I do for you today?" the owner asked. "Well, I was hoping that you can have a table open for me and my friends so that we can have a late lunch," asked Naruto. "Of course, we always have a table open for the man who saved my business," said the owner as he led them towards a table. "We do have 2 more people coming," said Naruto. "I hope that's okay." "That is fine," said the owner. "Now, what can I get you all?" After placing their orders, Sakura turned to Temari. "I am judging from that bit of tattoo showing under your robe that you and Temari are mated." Sakura asked as Shikamaru heard that and blushed a bit. "And what if we are?" asked Temari calmly as she drank some tea. "Nothing, I am just wondering how that works. That seal is a demon seal, and only demons have it," said Sakura, as Kiba was listening very closely to what they were saying. As Sakura noticed this, Kiba will learn what he's in for if he does end up with Hinata, thought Sakura, as she did notice that Hinata was also glancing at Kiba now and then. "In some levels, you can say that I am one now," said Tamari as the others looked at her. Tala said, "When Shikamaru beat down on my neck, he transferred some of his demon chakra into me, not a lot, and I cannot summon, but it was enough to make the seal appear." "I see," said Ino as she noticed Tenten and Neji entering the restaurant. The newly engaged couple sat down at the table and joined the conversation. "Congratulations on your engagement," said Sakura as Tenten smiled as she looked down at the ring. "Thanks," said Tenten. "Ah, Naruto, before I forget," said Neji as he pulled out some money out of his wallet. "I told you, you don't have to pay me back. Besides, it was only $150, and what are friends for?" "Still, take it," said Neji, as Naruto just took the money. What was that for? Asked Sakura. Because of Hayashi suddenly need payment to join the Hyuga clan, Neji was a bit short on the money to buy the ring, said Tenten. He made you pay to marry the woman you love? Asked Sakura as Neji nodded. Because according to him, Tenten is a lower class, even lower than the lower house of the Hyuga standards, said Neji. The only fact that I am so good at weapons and my folks own the best weapon shop in the Leaf, that is why I was able to be engaged to Neji, added Tenten. That bastard, said Ino. Sounds like something my father will do, said Hinata. And because of that, Neji didn't have the money to pay for the ring in time before my birthday, so Naruto loaned him the money, said Tenten. He also put the order in his name, said Neji. Naruto then pulled the receipt out of his pocket as he handed it to Neji. I don't really need that, said Neji, as Naruto placed it back in his pocket. So, the ring isn't for me, thought Sakura a bit disappointed. When she saw the receipt, she thought that Naruto was going to propose. But, I guess it wasn't for me. Long time no see, Hinata, said Neji. Yes, it has been a long time, cousin, said Hinata. You seem stronger, said Neji. I am stronger, answered Hinata. Maybe after lunch I can show you, she said. Are you challenging me to a fight? Asked Neji. Over the past year, Neji has taken over the role of an Anvu commander, and he was one of the strongest Anvus. Yes, said Hinata. Very well, said Neji. As Kiba was taken aback by the change in Hinata, but just then their food arrived, and everyone started eating. So, what is the date for the wedding? Asked Ino. Well, we finally settled on May 5th for next year, said Tenten. I will make sure to be back for that, said Hinata. So, Hinata, how was your training? Asked Kiba as he finally spoke to her. Hard. There was many days when I thought that I couldn't even move another inch. But I then saw what the training gives me, said Hinata. Have you mastered Sage Mode? Asked Shikamaru. Yes. I can stay in for just over 7 minutes, answered Hinata. The same time as me, said Sakura as she ate her meal. So, how strong are you guys right now? Asked Kiba. Basically, if they wanted to, one of them could kill every person in the Leaf without getting even a scratch, said Temari. Thank God you're on our side, said Tenten. As they start to talk about how things have changed, and instead of staying back, Hinata took one of the main roles and was talking amongst the group, as Kiba was the one who stood back and just listened. After an hour and a half, they headed to one of the training fields. Near the main gate, Oniki was preparing to head back to the stone village when Hayashi Hyuga walked up to him. Lord Tsuchikage. A moment if you will, said Hayashi. You have a minute, said Oniki. I am in no mood to deal with your Leaf tricks. I am sorry, but this is no trick. There are demons coming, said Hayashi. I didn't believe it coming from your Hokage. Why do you think I would believe it coming from you? Asked Oniki. Our Hokage is a fool and we should have killed the demon child a long time ago. He brought this war to us, said Hayashi. I believe that we should let the demons destroy each other, but our Hokage is marching towards war. What do you want to do? Asked Oniki. To save my clan from the foolish mess of the Hokage, said Hayashi. And how do you plan on doing that? Asked Oniki. During the war, you lost many of your high-level clans. How would you like a replacement? So you want to bring your clan to my village? Asked Oniki. Only the main house. The lower house is useless, said Hayashi. I get the power of the Hyuga clan and you get a seat on my council, asked Oniki. No, I want my clan to have the seat as the head of your council forever, said Hayashi with a grin. With that, you get the power of the Byakugan and the wealth of the Hyuga clan as well. Oniki smirked. But I will need time to think about it. You have until the demon war comes, said Hayashi. Across the village, Neji and Hinata stood a distance away from each other while the others were in trees. Hinata, I know you have gotten stronger, But I have gotten stronger as well, said Neji, as he got into a stance. Neji, you are my cousin, and probably the only Hyuga I consider family, but you can't win, said Hinata. As she just stood there, her Byakugan not even activated. Whenever you're ready, I'll give you the first move, said Neji. Very well, said Hinata. As Hinata ran through hand signs so fast that Neji couldn't even follow. Lion style, hello roar! With that, a great force blew through the forest. Neji had to close his eyes because of the dirt. When he opened them, Hinata was gone. Hiding would not help you, said Neji as he activated his Byakugan, as he looked around for Hinata, but he couldn't find her. Having trouble, Neji, said a voice from all around. Just because I can't see you doesn't mean you can beat me, said Neji. Suddenly, two arrows came out of nowhere, pinning Neji to the wall by his clothes, as he tried to struggle and get out, but four more pinned him down. As he then heard Hinata in front of him, but he couldn't see anything. I win. As then, Hinata came out of nowhere, as she had her Byakugan activated, but instead of all white, there was a slit in it, like cat eyes. You win, said Neji. Whoa, said Choji. Hinata managed to beat Neji under a minute. Hinata then pulled the arrows out of Neji's clothes, freeing him from the tree. It's getting late and I need to get some sleep, said Ino. I have an early shift at the hospital tomorrow, and Jiraiya is having me going to some place called Mount Miyaboku for a month, said Choji. So you two are really going home to have sex before you leave, said Sakura, as the both of them glared at her. That is none of your business, forehead, said Ino, as the both of them took off. I'll take that as a yes, said Sakura. We better get going too, said Sakura. Wait, where is Hinata going to stay? Asked Kiba, as everyone looked at him. We are arranged to get married, so, with you, said Hinata, as she looked at him. Or will you like to call it off? No, no, said Kiba. But I warn you, I live alone and it isn't the cleanest place. Kiba, if it was neat and clean, then it wouldn't fit your personality, answered Hinata. A little while later, they got there, as Kiba apologized for the mess, as Akamaru saw Hinata, as he quickly ran up to her. As Kiba ruffled the dog, I missed you, Akamaru, she said as she petted him. Meanwhile, at the Namikaze estate, Naruto stood behind the basement bar as Sakura, Temari, and Shikamaru stood on the other side. So, how bad is it? Naruto asked. Intelligence that we gather say that from the three races, they have at least 4 million demons, said Shikamaru as he looked at his glass of whiskey. Our side can maybe put 2 million demons in the field, said Naruto, as Sakura rubbed her temples. So, we will be outnumbered, said Sakura. At least, said Temari, but our strength is stronger. Strength, yes, but numbers. Numbers tend to win, said Sakura. Alright, say we put all of our force into battle. Plus, the ninja villages, minus the rock. What are our odds on winning? Asked Naruto. In reality, asked Shikamaru. Yeah, said Naruto. Well, if we win, we are talking about a 50% casualty rate and a 75% at the end of the war. I can't think what the village would be like with half the population gone. You misunderstand, Naruto, said Shikamaru. That is the average number of demons' life. We expect around 80% of casualty for the ninja's life in the first battle. My god, said Sakura, as she looked at Naruto, who looked at his glass. Most ninjas equal a half-tailed demon. Stronger ninjas like the Kages, Kakashi, myself, and maybe Choji and Ino, with our training, at least, may be able to take on a 2 or 3-tailed demon, said Temari. When are you planning to tell the cages? Naruto asked. We weren't, said Shikamaru as he looked at Naruto. Even though we will lose a lot of people, we need them, because without them, we have no chance of winning. And if they hear these odds, I think that they will back out. We can't lie to them, said Naruto. It is either that, or let everyone die, said Shikamaru. But there is one battle plan that we came up with that can lower the casualty rate, said Shikamaru as Temari looked at him. Shikamaru, you know that idea is suicidal and have almost no chance of working. What is it? Naruto asked. A couple hours later, while Hinata was in the shower, Kiba rushed around his apartment, trying to get it clean as possible. As he stopped by the bathroom door, not too close though, as he heard Hinata singing in the shower, as he just stood there and smiled. After a while, Hinata came out of the bathroom as she was wearing a blue gown that hugged her body so tight as Kiba kept on eyeing her from head to toe. Luckily, she was drying her hair with a towel, so she didn't notice. Sorry if I took too long, said Hinata as she turned around to throw the towel into the hamper. No, you're good, said Kiba as Hinata turned around, and instantly Kiba put back up his eyes to connect with her eyes so she wouldn't notice. Well, the shower is all yours now, said Hinata as she walked across the floor with her bare feet. Alright, if you want, you can have the bedroom. I'll sleep on the couch, said Kiba. We will talk about it after you finish your shower, said Hinata. Alright, said Kiba as he headed into the bathroom. So it took a while, but he got out of the bathroom, and when he walked out he saw Hinata petting Akamaru as she was sitting down. So, is there some reason why you don't want the bed? You're the guest, I'll sleep on the couch, Kiba asked. Kiba, did you mean what you say in your letter? Asked Hinata. About how you love me. Yeah, and I still do, answered Kiba. However, if you don't return my feelings, as he was cut off when Hinata started to kiss him. Kiba's eyes went wide, but after a second or two, he just leaned in and enjoyed the kiss. Without him noticing, Hinata moved into his lap before she broke off the kiss. And what if I do return these feelings? She asked. Then we can become boyfriend and girlfriend, said Kiba with a smile, as Hinata grinned. So, do you want the bed or the couch? Asked Kiba. We can both sleep on the bed, she said, as she slipped her hands under his shirt. Are you sure about this? Kiba asked, as Hinata ripped off his shirt. Now let's go, she said, as he lifted her up bridal style, as he brought her to bed, as she didn't stop kissing him all the way, as the both of them started to make out furiously on the bed. But suddenly, they heard a noise as they stopped, as Akamaru entered the room with a ball in his mouth. Seriously? Kiba cursed. You wanna play fetch now? It's alright, Kiba, said Hinata as she got up, as she took the ball and threw it in the hallway, as Akamaru ran after it. Now, where were we? Said Hinata as she jumped on him. The next morning early, Asuma was at the gate as he was doing early morning gate patrol, as the place still had a little bit fog, as he saw someone emerging from the fog. Halt, who are you? Said Asuma. That is not important. I came to talk to the cages about the demon war. I said, who are you? Asked Asuma. I said that is not important. I am the new leader of the Hidden Rain. As the man stepped completely out of the fog, as Asuma could see the man orange hair, as he had circle eyes. We now skip to the early meeting that is going on, where all the cages were back in the room, along with the demon lords. As Gaara asked Shikamaru, what is the death rate of this war? As Kiba sighed, 80%, as everyone's eyes went wide. Is that the worst case? Asked May. No, said Temari, that is the average. That is why we have crafted a plan so that many allies won't lose their life, said Shikamaru, as then there was a knock on the door. As Asuma then entered. What is it, Asuma? Asked Tsunade. Well, the leader of the Hidden Rain village is here, said Asuma. Hanzo the salamander? Asked Tsunade. He's dead. I killed him myself, said a man, as he walked in. Who are you? A asked. I am Pain, the leader of the Hidden Rain now. Why have you come? Asked Gaara. We learned of this meeting and come to inform you that we have a way to defeat all of these demons, said Pain. Instantly, all of the cages looked at him, Even all of the demon lords was wondering where he was going with this. We use a ceiling to seal them away, said Pain. That will not work, said Hashai. Any demon that isn't weak or in district will simply break out of the seal. We have developed this, said Pain, as he tossed a block rod on the table. This is currently channeling chakra to a large seal that we have created. All we required is for you to bring the demons so we can seal them all away. It still won't work. You will need to have a large amount of chakra to carry that out, said Tamari. Our demon chakra, said Shikamaru, it may work, and a lot less life will be risked. What of your village? Wouldn't this destroy it? Asked Tsunade. Our village has been torn apart by countless wars in the past, and we will rebuild after this, said Pain. However, by sacrificing our village, we will lead the road to peace. I like this plan, but what will you seal them into? Asked Gara. We have a few ideas, said Pain. We could stage a retreat of one of the demon lords, and the other demons will follow them into the trap, said A. But why would they follow one demon lord? Most of them would just stay and gang up on the two remaining demon lords, said Gara. I am your best bet, said the Kyuubi speaking out loud. The snake demon wants to kill me, and also the short demon lord. Why would the both of them want you dead? Asked Tsunade. Sheamus and I hate each other and always have since we met on the battlefield on the first war, said the Kyuubi. And for the short demon lord, when you kill someone's son, they tend to want you dead. Also Sasuke, said Naruto. He will go after me. What about the seal? You have to activate it inside of the city center, and if they're close on your tail, you might get sealed as well, said Silali. It's a risk worth taking, said the Kyuubi. Shikamaru, keep your plan, just in case we need it, ordered Hashai. I will take my leave, ordered Pain as he turned to leave. Something isn't right, thought Naruto, as he watched Pain leave the room. He's up to something. Well, since this pretty much freed up my day, I will get an early start head home, said May. Let's meet in a year's time, shall we? Agreed, said A, as the both of them stood up and quickly left. Lady Tsunade, I have some things to talk to you about. Can we go to your office? Gara asked, as both Gara and Tsunade got up and left for the office. I don't trust this Pain, said Naruto. Something isn't right. I know, said the Kyuubi. But drop it, Naruto. What? Asked Sakura. A guy came in and claimed to have all the solution to your problem, and you aren't worried? We are worried, Sakura, said Hashai. However, in a time of war, you have to make deals with the unknown and hope for the best. Can we at least find out about who he is? Asked Naruto. Sorry, all our spies are busy trying to figure out about the other demons. We have none to spare, said Hashai. Damn it, said Naruto. Back at Kiba's apartment, Hinata was currently putting on her shirt, as duty called and she has to get back to training. Why can't you do your training here, like Naruto and Sakura? Asked Kiba as he lay in the bed. Because Sakura can learn from Naruto in the ways of a demon fox, and the only place I can learn is in the demon lion realm, said Hinata. I wish I could at least go with you, said Kiba, but Naruto said something about being a demon. You are part demon now, said Hinata with a smile, because of our mating ritual last night and that tattoo. As Kiba looked at his new tattoo, we are mates. Anytime? Asked Kiba with a grin. Kiba, my sensei may have given us time to be together, but I need to take my training seriously. But I'll be sure to come and visit you now and then, she said as she gave him a kiss, as she then disappeared. A distance away, Utakata was blowing his bubbles with his pipe, as he then heard a voice. Utakata, as he turned around to see 6 people in the shadows. Who are you? Utakata asked. We are Pain, and your death will bring the future to peace. You're the Akatsuki, aren't you? Asked Utakata, as Pain nodded. But I heard you were all dead. You heard wrong. said another voice, as Utakata looked to see another man, but he had on a mask. Why are you here? Asked Pain. I came to ask you about your mission to leave, the masked man said. I will inform you once I return with the Jinjulki, said Pain. Very well, just make sure to put your regular cloak back on, ordered the masked man as he disappeared. Now, surrender, Utakata, said Pain. Never, Utakata said, as he moved forward. Very well, said Pain. At the Namikaze compound, Sakura was the only one sleeping in the bed, as Naruto was on the rooftop. You're late, said Naruto. Sorry, Temari took a while to fall asleep, said Shikamaru. Have you talked with Neji? Asked Naruto. It's been arranged, said Shikamaru. Good, the whole plans demands that. Is Choji on board? Asked Naruto. Yeah, said Shikamaru. Good, said Naruto. I think we should bring Kiba into this plan as well, said Shikamaru. Maybe, said Naruto. As he looked up at the moon, I will talk to him about it. But make sure you two are alone. We don't want word getting out, or the whole thing will be ruined, said Shikamaru, as he nodded, and the both of them vanished. But guys, I'm gonna be ending this episode right here. If you want to see the next part of this, you already know what to do. Like, subscribe, comment down below, and turn that bell notification to be posted. But for now, I'm out of here. Peace.